What's up, YouTube? Well, I was reading some insider business news and I came upon this little article right here. So it seems that today, uh, Chinese news report that Bitcoin will make its final sale in China on April 15th. And this is kind of a coincidence that this is the same time that the United States government is giving its final warnings for people who have not filed their taxes. So it seems kind of conspiracy type. I don't know really what's going on, but there's been mixed reports coming all around about what Bitcoin and what its future may hold as a digital currency. Now, I will claim this that it is a currency. It is a type of monetization that you can actually send from one person to another for services rendered. Now, I kind of do see this as only a use of something that actually, internet wise, if you actually want to make online sales, purchases, whatever, it's fine for use of that manner. But it's still kind of sketchy whether if I can actually go into a store and buy my groceries on a daily basis. Now, that's kind of a little bit too far to say where this actually, where this currency will go. But what I could say is that there's been some good news, relevance to what this bad news is showing here. So, in the United States, basically there was a bank stress test, and there has been a New York federal bank official who has been deeming that Bitcoin will be the next currency. Now, there are basic U.S. officials and investor moguls that have been saying that Bitcoin is not a currency and will never be a currency. This is a type of coin that just one tosses away like a penny. This is what it's going to be, and it's what it's going to be deemed to be for the next eon or so. But that does not stop this New York federal official from actually saying that, being what I heard today with the stress test and how 5 top banks passed this stress test, I figure that there is a plan to actually run the Bitcoin through these financial services, but with monetization and monitoring, and for some reason a regulatory rule that comes under Bitcoin, which kind of goes backward, because from what we got, Bitcoin cannot be regulated, it cannot be seized, it cannot have any ties to the federal government whatsoever. They cannot touch it. It's a currency that is yours, and no matter what happens to you, you go to jail, you come out, that Bitcoin will be there when you get out. But from what I take it, that it's going to be heading a step backwards when it comes to the U.S. government now trying to say that Bitcoin can be a currency, but if it follows our guidelines. So, with that said, this report that I've been reading for the past couple of minutes now kind of goes to show that China already did that. They don't like it. They do not want it, and they're banning the whole country from ever doing any type of purchases. Now, it seems that China financial institutions are banned from ever having Bitcoin in their services. They want the Chinese public to withdraw any kind of funds they have made into this coin, and they have a right to do so by by the end of April 15th. That's when is the final deadline. Now, under new regulatory rules, people who actually still want to invest in Bitcoin are able to, but they have to do it through this institution, which is not a part of the Chinese Republic, the Republic of China. It's an institution that's able to accept Chinese currency for Bitcoin, but it is not going to be within China. It's going to be some other country, which is still undetermined. But any institution that is based in China will have to now move their servers from China to another foreign country and use their foreign policy rules for for governance under currency. So it's gonna be sketchy, and I will predict that Bitcoin will drop another $200 of value after April 15th. Now, where am I getting this information from, and how do I know that it may drop another $200? Well, let's take history as a lesson that when Chinese government in December was regulating on how Bitcoin works, what it was doing, how does it work, and when it stopped banks from ever trading Bitcoin with the renminbi, it dropped. It actually dropped from 1,200 that it was, or 1,500, which was its peak, to $500, and it stayed there after China basically wanted banks to stop running Bitcoin through its financial system. So what do you think this will do? What kind of effects will this bring to Bitcoin? Do you think I'm actually correct? Will it actually drop another 200? Or do you think I'm just talking haywire and say, hey, you know what, it's not going to drop. I'm going to keep on mining. I'm going to keep on collecting, and one day it will bounce back. Well, guess what? I do not doubt that it will bounce back. I actually do believe that this currency will jump back once other governments and other institutions actually back this coin up instead of China, because it seems that China was the main ruse for this coin to actually jump from its 200, 600 to 1,000, 1,500 and back down to 500. So you have to think, once the superpower country stops trading this forever, because once April 15th comes, it is banned in China to actually trade or circulate this through any China financial system. So once that stops, where's this coin gonna go? Let's see where it goes. Let's see what you guys think. So do comment down below, rate, subscribe. I will be doing cryptocurrency videos pretty soon, because I actually have invested $300 just so I can start mining a little bit better than what I do now. So I will keep you up to date. I will also be doing more projects onto building a better rig to do more, more better mining than what I do now. But definitely, this is also going to be a question for fyrstikken. This is basically a guy that I've been watching on YouTube for the past week now, and I wish I would have actually paid attention to his videos a lot sooner, because he actually knows what he's talking about when it comes to cryptocurrency. And I do give shout outs to fyrstikken for what he does in the cryptocurrency world, as far as putting out the information and also keeping up to date with all of this stuff, what he's invested on, what he doesn't like, and what his donations go to as far as the cryptocurrency world. So with this news that Bitcoin's bitter history in China comes to an end. Fyrstikken, what do you think this cryptocurrency will come to now that China will stop, funding this as a currency in their country? Other than that, thanks you guys for watching. Like I said, rate, subscribe, comment. Let me know down below. What do you guys think? Would you guys keep on mining it? Would you guys keep on trading it? What do you think?